whatever time you're tuning in. We are happen to be our wake and bake this morning. It is our daily dabs. Drake is with me this morning. We are hanging out and we are ready to show and tell. My gosh, you guys, what's happening? What's going on this morning? Drake, what's up?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Glad to come in and do some dabs with you, some daily dabs with you, and talk about what's going on, a little show and tell, and maybe meet some new friends.
Heck yeah. I was thinking about having a little open panel today, bringing some people on maybe at the very end of the live, or maybe we will just hang out and bring people on after the show for a few minutes. What do you think, Drake?
I think that's a great plan. Come sesh. Tell us what you're up to. Tell us what's growing on. Come ask some questions, whatever you want.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Well, welcome everybody. Thank you everybody for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed and you think you might be interested, please subscribe, because we are almost at 1900 subscribers. We're like 5 away, you all. So super excited. Thank you all for the support. Really appreciate it. Also, if you're tuning in with us today, make sure you have live chat up, because why, Drake?
Because Top Chat will filter out the messages and you won't see everything, and you want to be right up to date with what's going on, and maybe someone answers you and you don't know.
Exactly. Thanks. Awesome. Well, welcome. Who we got out there? We got Michelle P in the house, Johnny Hash, Buds. What's up? How are you all? Hetty, how you been? Haven't seen you for a while. Peace. So anyhow, I have got this autoflower hanging here that I just harvested.
I was just about to ask.
Yeah. So hey, it was a harvest moon, and I had to harvest on a harvest moon, right? It was awesome. So I went out this morning, decided we'd cut this. I was going to show with you guys. This thing is a monster. Look at this.
Yeah, for a little auto, it is filled right
that.
out.
Like, that's bigger than my hand. My hand's like, look. Like, that's amazing. Like, I really am surprised how big this auto got. I am like super surprised. So my friend at Heart Rock Mountain Farm.
Yep.
This is his seeds, guys. And I was gifted these at a conference from Shango. And it was from that grower. His name's Daniel. Heart Rock Mountain Farms. Sorry, I'm screwing that up this morning. And I would definitely grow his cultivars. I really think he's got something going on for autos. I'm like super impressed. Super impressed this morning. Thank you for sharing that. Awesome. Yes. Thanks for sharing that. And I am headed down to Humboldt. Speaking of a Humboldt grower down there, huh?
Road tripping.
I am getting ready to go. So that was the other reason I had to harvest this autoflower. Of course, it was ready anyways. But I'm getting ready to go on a road trip. If y'all haven't heard, I am heading down to Humboldt. So I'm getting ready for that today. Going to be going see Winnie and help harvest.
Awesome. Going to hang out with Cannabis, help her out, learn, love, all the fun things that come with.
Exactly. And in the meantime, we're going to smoke some hash today, y'all. I went to the dispensary, and I'm going to let y'all tell me what you think I should take a dab with y'all this morning. How about that? I have, first one up, let's talk about some white elephant. There we go. I have already been dabbing on that, if y'all can see. Oh my God. They have it like awesome. It's really good.
Yummy.
And then I have some, this is bubble hash. Look at that. Ooh,
that's some tasty looking bubble.
Yeah, look at that. It's pretty amazing. And that one is what's that one called? The Purple Punch. And then I have some, what's this one? Oh, Pineapple Express. Oh my gosh. This smells so good. This one smells amazing. Really love it. And then last but not least, what was that one called? I can't remember. Sunset Sherbet. Sunset Sherbet by Constellations. And look, I have dirty rosin in there because I've been dipping with dirty dabs. Dirty dabs. Double dirty. Dirty dabs. So who wants a dirty dab? Okay, so what do y'all think? What do I want? I don't know which one I want. What do y'all think I should puff on? Tell me what you think if y'all want to tell me what you want.
Mm.
Cheers from Oklahoma. What's up, White Feather? How you doing, John? Love you, John. John's saying bubble. Do the bubble. Okay, I'll do the bubble. We'll go for the bubble. And let me find it. Which one was it? Oh. It was purple punch. That's right. You know, the first dab of this purple punch, actually the aftertaste was really minty. It was really kind of nice. I really kind of liked it. So I'm super excited. So if you're all ready, let's hit some. What are you gonna hit on this morning, Drake?
We're gonna go in on a little bit of some hash rosin. I think this is some Dosey Punch or Sunday Driver. I misplaced the lid, but
Sunday
Dosey
Driver.
Punch. There we go.
I like the name though. Sunday Driver just sounds like fun. Like, yeah.
And then, of course, got to be mixed in with a little bit of the Delta 8 to extend the good old hash rosin.
I am going to be picking up some of that Delta 8. I'm super excited. So I'll be having some of that, and I'll be showing that to y'all and sharing that with y'all. I'm also picking up CBD, you guys. If anybody's interested in CBD in the United States, I can hook you up now. I will be able to get you CBD, or
Cool.
you can order it directly from our friend on his website. We're going to have all that information for you guys. I'm so excited. So I'm going to be doing a cold start because when I do bubble, I find that I always kind of torch it a little too hot. So we're going to cold start this one. And what cold start means, if you're new to dabbing, we have a lot of new people, and you always want to make sure you explain. If you're new, you put the bubble right inside here. So see if you can see. I already got some in the banger there, and I'm going to put the carb cap on like that, and I'm just going to torch the bottom of that and heat it up right till I start to see it bubbling. And then I'm going to take the torch away, and then I'm going to hit it. That's how I like to hit it. So are y'all ready? Let's do this.
I'll do my good old 10-second tech. 5 on the walls, 5 on the bottom, and go right in.
Awesome.
What's everyone smoking on? What are you doing? What's your certain little tech? What do you like to use? You still use Q-tips? Use paper towels to clean your bangers? Do you hot knife little balls of bud? What do you do? We're interested in all the little crafty ways. Because, boy, there's a lot of them. And look at that. What was that? 10 seconds, 12 seconds roughly. Get right in there. No time to forget. Because I would if I could.
Ooh, I needed that this morning. Woo. Yummy.
Little reheat. Ooh, I get those nice terps right off the bat.
And now I'm getting the mini. The mint taste at the end. Ooh, yummy. Ooh, so y'all, I didn't fill you in with what's going on in the next part of the show. I have some geese. Y'all gonna get to see my geese today.
We owe you some geese.
Whew. You get to have some geese loving going on.
Well, it's too funny. As you say it, I see my little shit rat ducks walking by the window. Going to get into trouble. I'll bring them on the next episode or something, or at least one of them. Show them off. Say hey.
Oh my gosh, my friend Hetty says he hasn't had a dad since March. Hetty, come visit me. Man, I'll hook you up, girlfriend. Come on. Let's go. Where are you at, Hetty? I don't even know where you're at. You guys, every time I ask people where they're at, then I forget it. So sorry if I ask you like 20 times.
It's just in our nature. We mean no disrespect.
Pardon?
I said we mean no disrespect. We're just trying to do our best to learn. It takes us a while. We're creatures of repetition. I tell you that.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, I'm coughing.
Yeah, that rocked me. Did the trick.
Yeah, thanks for suggesting that bubble hash, John. You knew I needed that this morning. Woo! Gave me just enough to chill out. I also got my incense going in the back. I got some good old what's the one that everybody buys? The Nakahama? No, Nanchamba.
Nag Champa.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Pronounce it.
Yeah, how do you pronounce that? I don't actually even know. I probably say it wrong all the time.
That's okay. We'll learn and then we'll pronounce it right. That's the joys of everything, the joy of this group. Someone will educate us and we'll be able to then educate others.
Awesome.
And what else? You've got a few
You're in
art things going
Western
on
Mass?
too, eh?
That's where Kathy lives in Massachusetts. I don't know how far. We'll have to check that out. What'd you say, DK?
I
I'm
was gonna
sorry.
say, you've got yourself a few other things on the go before you take off too, don't you? Like an IMO.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for reminding me, Drake. Yes, I've got an IMO pile. I got 2 I got to collect. So who knows if critters have got into it? Who knows if bugs have got into it? Who knows if it's even going to be out there long enough? But I have to go get it because I'm going to be gone for a week. My husband's staying home. I can't expect my husband to do that. My husband's taking care of my animals and watching
Awesome.
over my girls, you know.
Yep.
So we got my husband doing that job. I don't expect him to go collect my IMO.
Don't need to overload, just enough. Just enough.
Yeah, so I'm really lucky I have my husband staying home to do that for me, and I have this amazing opportunity. You know, it's not often that you have a friend go, "Hey, I need some help in Harvest and Humboldt," and I'm like, "Hey, let's just do this and crank it out." And I'm super excited. Red Rivers, we got to hang out with him for a few minutes this morning, and he's on his road down there, so we're gonna meet up with him. And yeah, so probably Sunday we're gonna be hooking up with Red River. I don't know if I'm going to be pulling out in there. I think I'm going to be pulling in there Sunday, and then we're going to meet up with Red on Monday. That's what it was. I think that's kind of tentatively that's our plans right now.
We're gonna have lots coming down.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a live when I meet up with Eric, depending on how much time I have in a Salem area there. So we'll see. Cool. That's going to be on Saturday. So make sure you guys hit that bell and subscribe, because if you want to hang out live, you got to get those notifications.
Hey, and then also, before we forget, we've got the ginger bug going that you're going to have to give a good little feed into.
Yes. Yeah, so Drake, fill in everybody really quick, because we got a lot of new listeners in chat really here. Let's tell them about that gingerbug, because our friend Michelle in chat there told us all about this. So tell a little bit what we got going on.
Yeah, big shout out to Michelle P for filling us in and educating us on this. So a gingerbug is essentially probiotic carbonation that you're going to be able to add to any of your beverages. It's great for me because I've kind of got like IBS-y sort of symptoms and all sorts of indigestional things that bother me. So it'll be really nice to I still drink pop a little bit, not very often, but too much. So it'll be nice for me to switch over and go something that's a bit friendlier of an option. But anyways, the ginger bug, you take, I believe it is 2 cups of water, 1 ounce of organic ginger if you can get it, and then you just dice it up. You put them together inside of a glass jar, preferably, seal it shut, and then every day for the next 5 to 6 days, you add a teaspoon of raw sugar and a teaspoon of diced ginger, just like you see there. And that's what we'll be doing a little bit later today, adding a bit more to it. And over that period, it will start to ferment and do its thing, and you build up a lactobacillus culture along with some other probably beneficial yeasts or whatever else good is in there. And you'll be able to see once we come further along, and Michelle gave us a great visual. She has kind of one of those little like bottles with the old style corkscrew top. So as soon as she starts popping it, it goes from like half full and shoots right up carbonation. You kind of really have to give it a couple seconds to carbonate out, and then you can add, I believe it's just 1 ounce to say a jar yay size, and you carbonate it up. So some beneficial carbonation, and that's what we're working on. Just another positive thing to have, and it's super easy to make and keep it going, and it's one of those other beneficials that we're working on.
Awesome. Thanks for describing that. You did it very, very well. Yeah, no, you did awesome. That was fantastic. Like way better than I would have. So, yeah, because we do have a lot of new listeners in chat. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. Really appreciate it. Love all the support. So I think, what do you think? I think I'm going to go turn on my other camera, because I actually have my other camera already set up, you guys, in the yard. And I'm going to feed my geese some watermelon so you guys will see them.
Aw, they love the watermelon.
So I am also going to make sure that I turn Drake into a co-host at least, because
good call.
because you're going to need to mute. What I'm going to do is make you co-host. And then you might need to mute me outside if it gets way too loud. And then it's fine, because they're so loud, you all. Like my geese are so
you're
loud.
gonna see.
Like, you think I'm loud? Not even close. So, yeah. So turn y'all speakers down. Take off your headsets. I'm warning you now. And I'm gonna let Drake hang out with you for a little bit. And go for it, Drake.
All right, all right. Well, we'll see you right away, Tara. I'm super excited to see those geese. I can't wait. And yeah, they just love watermelon so much. I'll say, with the little ducks I've got, they destroy it so much you'd think someone was trying to fight them for it. They almost do it like the watermelon eating competition, which is just so adorable. So can't wait to see that. But aside from that, what's everyone dabbing on? What's going on? What do we got here? Hey, John. What's up, John Maddox? We've got Iron Bridge. And sorry for looking down. I've just got my phone. I don't have chat popped up on the computer, so apologies for that. But let's just see. Obviously, we got Michelle P. And let me know if I slandered anything too badly talking about the ginger bug there, please. Gruesome, what's good? Hetty B, obviously. CBC voter. Small tubes, how's it going? Let's see what you're puffing on. And how are you puffing? We're always interested to know how everyone likes to take their medicine. I'm personally a dabber and I ingest a large amount orally in the morning and in the evenings. But what about you? Let's see here. Again, I'll start with a little base of some of this good old distillate. Oh, and I see Tara's getting ready. We got some camera. I think she's got 3 kinds of watermelon. She showed last time. Didn't realize that there was multiple colors of watermelon. Oh. Come on, I think we're getting some geese pretty soon here. So anyways, this time I'm going to jump in on some Cake Battery 91 Crip. It's a strain on this. And the profile's got that gassy, kind of chemi funk, not locker room, but it's also not under the sink chemicals. It's kind of in between. It's got this really interesting odor to it. Like there's almost a bit of that anisey licorice smell in the background. Oh, and speaking of in the background, it sounds like Tara's neighbors have chose to maybe do some lawn mowing as they love to do when we try to film. So that's too funny if so. All right. Let's get in here. Like a crop duster flying over. See if I don't blow my roof off on this. This 91 Crip is pretty caustic, I'd have to say. That's one of the things that I just love so much about the hash rosins and lots of the solventless products there is they're just so smooth. We'll go back here. One more time. Get one more look there at that dosey punch. So what else we got here? Anyone see what they're smoking? We got a mini, what's this? A mini washing machine to try your hand to bubble? Well, Steve, I think you're going to have a blast. Check out all the lovely videos that have been priorly posted. Check out Johnny B. He's got lots of good information out there. And we can't wait to maybe have you on and talk about your experience with it. We'd love to go with it and do it with you. Oh, bong rip, we got it. Oh, and what's Tara doing? Oh my goodness, we've got Geese running. Let's see to unmute her. Oh, there you go, nice and quiet. Coming in hot. Oh, gruesome smoking some wedding cake, ripping the bong. Oh. Oh, they sound pretty pleased with that. These geese are the funniest noises. Cheers, everyone. Oh my. See, that's one thing about the Muscovy ducks. They don't make any noises. As opposed to the geese, they like to know. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna mute the geese now. I think we've had enough of them talking to us, but you get it. You understand. You know what we mean. They are not quiet ones. They make noise and they make a stink. We'll have to see. Tara says she picks them up sometimes. So maybe we'll get a picture later on down to you guys of Tara holding some of these geese because they're good sized. Obviously, we can tell here just in proportion to the watermelon that they're pretty big. But when you get them beside you, they are a little intimidating sometimes. Heck, I'm finding a lot of people are afraid of the ducks. I've got delivery drivers that won't even come up to the house because of the guard ducks, I call them now. Oh, look at these guys just plucking around. They almost look more interested in the grass. Oh, there we go. What do they think of that watermelon?
Okay, y'all, is that like way ass too noisy or what?
Yeah, I let them stay for a little while to really let everyone understand how much noise they make. And they do make some pretty cute noises, but I think it gets old pretty quick.
Yeah, they're really obtrusive. Like, yeah, they're pretty loud. So, yeah. So anyhow, I wanted to show that because I did promise a few people that I would be sharing my geese on a video, and somebody like called me out because I hadn't showed it. So here they are.
They're
Hope
African
y'all
geese,
enjoy.
correct?
Yeah, African geese.
Now we had a question.
Yeah, so there's one male and two female. I don't know if you said that.
No, I haven't yet. And I didn't get into their names. If you have names for them, I don't know if you do.
Okay, so
I know you have lots.
My Sassy, when I named Sassy, was Sassy Sue, but Sassy actually ended up being a Sam, so now it's Sassy Sam.
Oh, Sassy Sam.
Yeah, so we still call him Sassy for short, and then George ended up being a Georgette, so Georgette, yeah, and then we have Daisy May. She ended up being correct. So yeah. So that's Daisy May, the one in the very back right there. The one feeding is the male. That's Sassy. And then the one you can't see off screen is George. George is probably the most homely of the three, I would say. You know, if you have your favorites, you're not supposed to have your favorites. But I would definitely have to say, oh, there they go. So that was enough. Apparently they don't want any more of that. We'll see. They'll be back. So they what was I saying? I forgot.
No, I'm at a loss as well. I think you were saying it's time for a dab.
Favorite kids. No, favorite kids. That's what I said. Your favorite kids. You're not supposed to have your favorite kids. And Sassy, he's the meanest of all of them. He's bit me on the nose. He's left marks. He literally clamped down on my nose, y'all. It was awful. I literally have marks on my nose. And he's bit me like here and here. You have to grab him like a snake. He's like, grab that head or you're in trouble. So he's really ornery. So he's my least favorite. And Daisy May would be my probably most favorite. She's my most docile. But I will definitely bring her back, and I'll have her one time. I'll bring her and I'll show her and I'll hold her and show you guys because she won't bite me. So it's okay. I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, I think it is time for a dab. Would anybody like to come on the panel today and do a show and tell? I would be really happy to throw out the invitation to anybody. I think I'll just throw out in chat. We have some really awesome people. If you'd like to come join us today. Yes, geese are intimidating. And you know, it's so funny because grown men literally won't come into my yard with geese. But you know what? Drake has something funny to talk about as ducks too, because people are just, oh, you already did? Okay. Yeah. People are just weirded out about birds, right? Like, I think birds are almost one of the scariest animals to people who don't know anything about, like, because feathers are just something weird, like a peacock. Like, do you really know what a peacock acts like? What are their tendencies? Guinea hens, those are another ones. Turkeys, Cam has a turkey out of his property. I'd love to see
And those
that.
guinea hens out there and a bunch of different, yeah, it's,
Yeah.
you don't know the birds. They can be definitely a little interesting.
Yeah, it's totally, totally cool. You know what? I left my phone somewhere. I think I left my phone out, so I can't put in chat and share. Can you copy and paste the Zoom link and put that in chat? Oh, wait, I can do it
I
from right
sure
here, I
can.
think. Oh,
Oh,
you got it? Go ahead. I'll let you do it. I'll say hi
perfect.
to chat. See how's everybody doing out there.
I've
Oh,
been
we
trying to
got
coax everyone out of
Octotome.
what they've been smoking.
Awesome. Yeah, what's going on? What's it going on? Let's go on. Let's see. Let's say we have tons of Canadian geese in Illinois. Yeah, they are mean. We have lots of Canadian geese here. In fact, we have a cornfield right out back, and they land in the cornfield, and my husband can actually shoot them as they fly over our canal there. They fly over the canal. We have a duck blind back there, and we actually used to do duck hunting and goose hunting. Kind of funny because now I have geese. I wanted some ducks too.
Wow, right
But
out of
we
your
don't
backyard, eh?
we don't yeah, but we don't actually hunt anymore. We just that's kind of not my husband's thing anymore. It's just kind of like, yeah, we can feed when we need to. We don't, really need to all of that. There's the geese. I'll spotlight them again there for y'all.
Nice. Yeah, Hetty B says her turkeys are as close to dinosaurs as it gets.
Yeah, they are. Damn, dinosaurs are so cool.
And I
Yeah.
mean, even these geese have a very interesting build to them, right? They got the pretty large section in between their legs underneath, and just that odd kind of triple down shape.
And they're huge, you guys. These geese are some of the biggest that people have in captivity, basically. Um,
Yeah, I was
these
actually
these
talking.
geese, yeah, these geese are so big. They actually don't even have their wings aren't a big enough span. They can't fly. They can only get up like maybe 4 feet off the ground. These don't fly away. You don't have to trim their wings or anything. Um, but it's also very important to that they have a safe place to be because they can't fly away from critters and predators. But let me tell you, I think this thing would definitely take on a coyote. I don't think a coyote would mess with one.
I don't think
Um,
so. I think
but
that's pretty
I
solid.
don't know. It's hard to say. If a pack of coyotes came in, it might be a
That's
different
different. Yeah.
story. Um, but yeah, geese are man, they're crazy. And I just gave away another male goose the other day. I gave away a whole bunch of chickens. I had a gentleman come that came and got some chickens last year, and oh, that was another thing I wanted to show you guys. Oh my gosh, my chickens are molting right now, and they are the ugliest looking things. I don't know if you've ever seen a molting chicken. I'm going to take a picture. Go check my Instagram later this week, and I'll have a picture on there for you guys because it is the ugliest thing. And if you don't check my pictures, I'll have one on the next show, and I'll have Drake show it for you. But oh my God, they're so ugly. What happens is they actually lose all of their feathers and they shed them all off. And so, that waxy part on the feather, it's actually all the way on their feather, and their feathers completely encapsulated in it. And so she has like feathers that are this long encapsulated in those cuticles, and it's just really nasty ugly. She looks so ugly. She looks like I've abused the hell out of her. It's bad. You're muted.
I say that's interesting, but it's just natural,
Yeah,
so it's all good.
it is. Yeah, it's totally natural. And also, when they go through molting, chickens, they don't tend to lay eggs right now. So right now, eggs are probably going to get more expensive. People's hens stop laying. This is why, because they stop laying and they're going into the winter. They're kind of saving up. Their body needs to recoup because they've been laying egg after egg after. Think about producing an egg every freaking day. All that protein and the calcium, and you got to really make sure you're feeding your animals right and your critters. I let my animals out. They get to forage all the time. You see my geese right now. They're foraging all the time. They're out back in a natural environment. I think that's super important. Just like we talk about putting our plants in a natural environment and being regenerative, we need to think about our animals the same way. Our bodies the same way.
Yeah, you got that right.
So, anybody going to jump in? I'm going to give you about 5 more minutes. Let's take a dab. I'm going to hit another dab. Let's have another one.
There you go. You're in.
Yeah, let's have
What are
another
you gonna
one.
dab on this time?
I don't know. What should I have?
I think I picked the sherbet.
The sherbet? I actually, that's the one I picked up. That's hilarious.
Too funny.
Okay, Sunset Sherbet. We got it. We're going in on that next. Awesome. Oh, gosh. I'm having
Cheers,
such an
Ganja
amazing morning, you guys. Thanks for all hanging out. I'm so excited to go to Humboldt, you guys. Oh, my God. Humboldt or bust. Here we go. Should I do lives on Instagram? I'm everybody. If you tune in later and you're here now, a question: would you rather see a quick live on Instagram, or would you rather have me keep doing lives here on YouTube and keep it all in one location? I would love to know that from my chat and my audience, because I really care about you guys and I really want you guys to see this. You know, I really think it's important to share this whole Humboldt experience with people that are never going to experience this, right?
Well, yeah, exactly. And we're just all trying to just learn together and get through these stumbles and just do everything we can. And the best way is to get it out to the most people possible. So whatever way you guys would like to see it the most is the best, because the more people that support us, the more we can support back, right? Because that's all we're really about here, is just trying to get the information out and show people our mistakes or things that are going on that we learn that we think are cool, and ginger bugs and making labs and IMOs and all these cool things that we're slowly learning about and seeing, hey, this doesn't only just benefit what's going on right here, but it's actually helping the planet in a wholesome way for the most part, which is awesome, right? We're not saying you have to do that or you're some horrible person if you don't, but just making steps in the right direction are exactly that. It's a step in the right direction. So if you can only do a little, you might as well do what you can. That's what I've been trying to do. And then you find out you just keep doing more and more and more, because it's all easy. It's pretty easy to do and it adds up. As Tara was talking about IMO, I got a couple boxes waiting as well. So I got to double check the date, and I think I'm going to go check on them the same time she does, or maybe tomorrow. So we'll
Okay,
have
so
to see.
everybody's saying YouTube. Okay, you got it. I'll do YouTube, y'all. I like YouTube personally. I like YouTube better. I'm not crazy about the lives on Instagram. So I love it. I love that you guys are saying that. Perfect. We'll do it. And I'm also YouTube's changing things, and they're allowing different type of permissions and stuff. So if you guys have noticed, I have had to take some moderators away. I'm changing things up. There's some different permissions coming out. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So I'm going to have some different changes. And I really appreciate my moderators that are here. I appreciate you posting links and moderating for me. Thank you so much. And cheers. I'm ready to go in on this.
Nice. Enjoy. And yes, we can't thank everyone that helps enough. That it's amazing for us, right? Like we love to just be here and interact as much as we can. And we're by no means, especially myself, any sort of professional. So I am working almost every day to try and get some better content for you guys. And hey, speaking of ADD, I just remembered I do have a little something to show you guys, a little something I found in yet another super easy thing that everyone should probably take a swing at, a worm bin, because it's very easy to maintain and get going, make those lovely worm castings yourself. But let's take a look here and see if this is going to play nicely for you. So I'll have to let Tara intervene because she'll see the other end of it. But I found this little guy in my worm bin. This is a pseudo scorpion, and it's just a really cool looking little, beneficial insect. I don't know a ton about them. I'm learning more, but they eat carpet beetle larvae and other little mites and stuff like that along the soil. And it's super cool. One of the little features, I guess it's short. I'll play it one more time. Little backwards crab walk. And they've got a pincer in one hand and just a straight little poker with the other. But one really neat fact about these little guys is they like to hitch rides on other insects. So they'll grab on before the insect flies away on like some sort of wasp or something. And then they'll hitch a ride to wherever they need to go. It's super neat. And props to 710 Canuck for sharing that little bit of information, because, as soon as I find some sort of interesting bug or something, I've got to start asking people that know what they're talking about what's going on.
I know, isn't it awesome we have him to help us out, and so many other people in the community have helped us out so much, answering so many questions. And Wendy, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Speaking of answering questions, we're going to go hang out with her. Someone asked a question in chat. Crap, my thing just like rotated up on me. Oh crap. Hold on. Bear
I'm
with
looking
me.
too. I'm looking too.
Oh, what's the gauger thing about? Hashtag
Gangier. What's the gangier thing about? I'm not certain.
gangier.
That's over my head.
What's the gangier?
It looks like it's over both of our heads. So if anyone else
I
knows,
don't know. Oh, I don't know. Type that in and see what it comes up. I don't have my phone. I'm lost without my phone. I think I left my phone out by my geese because I was trying to feed them.
that's all right. At least we got to do a little meet and greet with the geese, like we were
The
talking
geese are
about. And
back. Do you want a
yeah,
picture of these? Let's I'll spotlight the geese and I'll walk out there and I will. Why don't I go out there and I'll turn the camera back on. You guys can and I'll unmute them for a minute and you guys can see what they do. I can follow them around a little bit if you got. Actually, wonder if I could catch one while I'm out there and then I could show you guys kind of the
yeah. Well,
size
I
of
was
it.
mentioning earlier that you were saying you pick them up, so I was like, maybe we'll have to get a picture up.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I'll at least get a picture up if I can't pick one up right now. But I'm gonna go out there and unmute him if you guys want to hear him for a little bit, just tuning in. And then DK, feel free to unmute back, of course. And I will be right back.
All right, all right. I just asked to unmute, so it'll be ready and waiting for you.
And I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes after I come back in from the geese. If no one's jumped on, and we're gonna go ahead and jump off the live. And we'll actually leave the link out if you guys want to come and hang out for 5-10 minutes afterwards. Come and take a smoke with us, a quick break, and then we'll be off for the day. So we'll see you in a bit.
All right, all right. Better go wrangle those geese, Tara. This looks like they're sneaking away a little bit. Sneaky little African geese. Now she's got me thinking it's gotta need to have to step up the security from ducks to geese, and no one gets in. Am I right? We're all wrong with the dogs. All we need is some wholehearted geese. Uh-oh. Sounds like she's bribing them. They heard the right word. That's too funny. The ducks do the same thing. As soon as you say their little keyword for treats, they start running. They're too cute. Now I'm interested to see Tara wrangle one of these up. Because like we were saying, they're a very good size. I'm not sure on the weight. We'll have to ask her, but I imagine. Oh, there they are. 25, 35 pounds? Oh my goodness. Oh, big things coming. Oh, the cryptic. I see. The secret cannabis project. We're just waiting. We're waiting. There's some big news on that. We'll see what Tara knows and what Tara says. But I think we're just but there's some good things coming. That's for sure. Oh, what's going on? They're screeching. They're excited. There we go. All right, John. Catch you later. Yeah, I had you see the geese and they're out. Oh. Is Tara going after a goose? What's going on? Excited to see the goose wrangler. The little head movements are so funny. Oh, we've got a goose. We've got a goose. Oh my goodness. Look at the little guy. Aw. And look at those big feet. Oh my goodness. There's nothing little about that guy, I should say. And those wings are so tough. Like even the little ducks I got, they're pretty powerful. So I can imagine. Ooh, look at how pretty. Can imagine just how strong those guys are. Good thing Tara's out there manhandling them. Woman handling them. There she goes. She took off out of there. Make sure it didn't nip her on the way out. Oh, I'm back to some watermelons. Gotta treat your kids right. Gotta treat your babies fine. Let's see. Is it time for number 2? No. They're not about those ones. Just the one kind. They're spoiled. So I bet that excrement has a lot of phosphate from that fruit. Yeah, I wonder how much fruit they get all the time. Probably a good amount knowing Tara. Bet she spoils them real good. From what I see, she sure does.
Okay, how was that? Did y'all get that?
Oh, we got to see you wrangle a goose, the goose wrangler, Tara.
That was the mean one. That's why I had to hold his neck like that.
Yeah, we saw you scoot out of there pretty quick so he wouldn't nip you in the butt after.
Yeah. He's the honorary. That is the honorary one. Yeah. Oh, well, thanks everybody for tuning in today. I just wanted to show that off because I had some people that really wanted to see that. And, I also wanted to get the autoflower, show you guys what it looks like. I really all think y'all go follow my friend over there and go show him some love. Tell him you saw this autoflower. And I'm really thinking he's the person to watch for autoflower seeds. I think if I really would have fertilized this like I should have, I really didn't. Like I'm going to be next year because Wendy's going to be teaching us all kinds of new stuff, and I'm super excited to be able to.
We'll be sharing it
out.
with all of you.
So yeah,
as we learn.
Yeah, definitely. So please go follow him. What? Go ahead.
There was one more thing because
we have a question about the ganglion
thing. That's actually over both of our heads, yet it hits right at home. That's the secret cannabis project. That's the big things coming. That's
this thing, right? That one.
That's what we're wondering.
Okay, I don't actually know. Okay, so I only know hints. And that's all I know is like, oh, there's this picture, and I was like, ooh, that's kind of a sexy picture there, son of this. I liked it. And like, I couldn't believe it. I'm like, okay, they're all doing something, and it's something big because all of those people are incredible people. Like, I am so like even just honored to be amongst most of them and being able to meet most of them down at the Regen conference and like. Those people are amazing. They're going to be doing amazing things for the community. I don't know whatever they got planned. It's big. I don't know. I really don't know. So stay tuned. That's all I can say.
Stay tuned. Keep in touch.
I don't even know when they're gonna. I don't even know when they're gonna leak it. Like
we're gonna find out sometime soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't even know when it's gonna happen or when they're gonna announce whatever's the thing's gonna be. I just know whatever it's gonna be, it's something that no one's seen. I really know it's gonna be something that no one's seen. I just know it.
Yeah, whenever it happens, we'll be doing some daily dabs and talking about it. That's for sure.
Yeah, we will.
Once we know, you'll know.
Yeah, we'll be having some interviews on here. We'll be getting some people on here. We'll be talking what it is. We'll figure out what it is. Sonobus is, definitely promised that she'll let me know. But I'm not gonna, hey, let me in because you're my friend. I just don't think that's, that's just not cool. And I respect it. Yeah, I respect it. I'm not gonna bug people. When it's right, it's right. And so, when we know, I'll let you guys know. Was the DEM in that group? Maybe something like DEM certified. I don't actually know there are DEM certified people in there because I think Swami's DEM certified, definitely. There's a lot more in the DEM certified group than you probably know. There's a lot of people that don't actually put it out there on their website or put it out there on their thing because I think there's still some formulating going on within the DEM Pure. Forming cooperatives or collectives or charity, what am I looking for? Nonprofits. All of those things take so much time because a lot of people do it on their donated time, like it is. And so there's all this paperwork that you have to fill out when you want to get all these people involved. And it's amazing the back side of all this. I've got to see it with Josh and Kelly. Like, I can't believe that the amount of work that has to be done on the back side of that group. So, hopefully they'll be seeing more movement of Josh and Kelly soon because Josh and Kelly are also, I think there's going to be a Hash Church this Sunday, by the way, you guys. There's a news bomb.
Yes.
Knowledge drop. Hash Church this Sunday, I think, you guys. Bubble Man announced it in honor of
Horatio.
Yeah. So his funeral was the other day. We talked with John, and hopefully they will have a Hash Church Sunday. I really hope so, and I hope to see D420K on the panel. I hope to see Johnny B. You know what? I'd love to see even Todd come back for this one. Come on, you guys, pull the peace pipe out, pull the Hash Church peace pipe out, and come together as a community. And really bring back the old school. I'd love to see it. So maybe we should all go hashtag that something, Bring in the old crew. I don't know. Go tag them on something. I don't know. Maybe we get something. I know. It's so sad. I agree, Hetty.
Horrible.
It's so sad. Totally sad. Just terrible. So, well, you all, I'm going to throw the link out. I'll have Drake throw the link out one more time, and we will go off air, and you can come in, and we'll have a dab with y'all, and we'll see you in a minute if you want to come hang out. If not, I'll see you guys on the next live. Till then, peace, love, happiness, healthy. What else you want to say?
I think you nailed them all. Just thanks again. We appreciate you all.
Thanks again, everyone.